Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear viewers, Assalamu alaikum. I welcome you all to today's New Bangladesh. Here, as usual, we shall discuss new economy, new education, new culture, new citizens, new education, overall new Bangladesh. Today, in our guest, present Mr. Anwar Kabir, who is the head of the technical department, Korean EPZ. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Assalamu alaikum.
How are you, sir?
Thank you very much for inviting me to such a program. I'm happy to here to discuss about our today's topic, that the industrial and project development in Bangladesh and challenges.
Thank you, sir. Tell us about you in brief, sir.
I am engineer Anwar Kabir. I have 26-year experience in different multinational and group of companies in project and industry, construction and development. I am professional engineer and I am the Life Fellow of Institute of Engineers, Bangladesh. And I am continuing my working till now. I write sometimes to newspaper when I get time, free time or manage time.
Very good, sir. As you know, sir, now the investment summit is going on in Bangladesh, which is a very large-scale summit.
Yes.
Probably we are having it for the first time,
Yes.
and the whole nation is watching it with big hope.
Yes.
So what is your opinion about this investment summit, sir?
Thank you. It's a big summit, and actually, the summit we know that Bangladesh is such a position that we need such type of summit, because Bangladesh has started, which was a bottomless basket, which Mr. Henry Kissinger mentioned in 1971. Now it is a basket of wonders. Now we are the 41st big economy in the world. So we need to explore more in the world. We need to invite more investors in different sectors like digital economy, AI, agro-processing, and many other sectors, especially in our ready-made garment sector, because we are the second largest ready-made garments exporter in the world. And in everywhere in the world, in 190 countries, you will get a made in Bangladesh tag in is apparel, because of our booming of this garment sector. So I think that we have lots of opportunity here to share our views and ideas and future mission and vision with this guest investor. We have seen that more than 1,000 foreigners who are very much concerned about the investment of this Bangladesh. They have visited. Say one of the biggest one is in the UAE, DP World and Samsung Construction and Trade Company, and many others already participated in this program. And we have seen that they have the summit has started from 7th April, and it will, and today is 10th April. It will finish. So we have seen that they have visited in Korean EPZ, the first eco-friendly EPZ in the Bangladesh. And they have next visited in Miresharai, the National Special Economy Zone, at the same day. And on the next day, they visited the Special Economy Zone in Arai Hajar, who is for government to government, Japan government to Bangladesh government collaboration to run this project.
Very nice, sir. As a member of the Korean EPZ family, I should mention that few years back I visited Korean EPZ for several times, and I was really charmed to see everything, starting from their environment to their working places and working environment. As I know that probably yesterday, Mr. Kihak Sang, his name, he is awarded the citizenship of Bangladesh, honorary citizenship of Bangladesh by our honorable Chief Advisor, Dr. Mohammad Yunus sir. So what can you tell about this, about Mr. Kihak Sang and about Korean EPZ, sir?
Mr. Kihak Sang started his business in Bangladesh before 44 years ago, in 1980, when he was very young and energetic man. And he started his business here at the very initial time of Bangladesh garment sector. He started a small category garments with 250 employees in Agrabad, Chittagong. From there, step by step, his business and his industrial sector booming by his hard working, by the devotion, by loving of this country people, and by all his sort of activities. And by this time, now the total employee of Yangon, Bangladesh is total 72,000 here. So the citizenship, which was awarded to yesterday, he should deserve it more earlier than this time,
Yes, okay.
because he became already a half-hearted Bangladeshi. So I think that we are very much happy with this sort of honoring him by giving the citizenship from Bangladesh government.
Very good, sir. As I know that Korean EPZ is the first private EPZ in Bangladesh. Am I right, sir?
Yes. Yes.
So, what can you tell about the development of this EPZ from the very beginning to till today? That how they established and how they developed the area. As I know that it was a barren land, okay, completely
Yes,
barren
yes,
land. Now
yes.
it's a very green land,
Yes.
and even some rare birds are coming to Bangladesh,
Yes.
and they are in the lakes of Korean EPZ.
Yes.
We can see them in the lakes of Korean EPZ.
Yes.
So now it is a very much eco-friendly EPZ, and as I know that the employees are also very much satisfied working there.
Yes.
So what can you learn from this EPZ, and what can we tell to our people about this EPZ?
Okay, thank you. Korean EPZ is the first private EPZ in Bangladesh. When Yangon business was expanding and it was going to bigger and bigger, then in 1994, when Prime Minister Begum Khaleda Zia visited Korea, and our Korean Yangon Corporation CEO proposed him for a private economy zone for Yangon Corporation. So in 1995, that time the government permitted them to make a EPZ in that place. Initially, it was a barren land, and there was nothing in the place.
No tree, even no grasses. I
No
remember.
tree, no
Yeah.
tree. So the 1990 after 1998, the construction of various sectors started, and by this year already we have planted 27 lakhs trees, and various trees, and 500 million gallons of rainwater harvesting, and some artificial lakes. And there are already 50-kilometer internal roads, 30-kilometer electrification, 10-kilometer high-pressure gas lines, and lots of activities are going here for development of the industries. And there are already more than 30,000 workers are now continue and work various factories. There was I think it may be the biggest rooftop solar panel. Rooftop solar panel in a single meter, and it is one of the biggest renewable energy source I can mention in Bangladesh. 40 megawatt power is generating from this rooftop solar panel. So we are emphasizing the green environment and carrying the green with the development of the industries. There are one botanical garden, and more than 500 species of rare and endangered plant already planted there. and it is going on continuously to sourcing others. And there is a hospital for the employees, and another big hospital will be set up here, and the survey is going on, and that will be the world-class hospital. And for development skill of the employees, there is a big learning and development center school, technical learning and development center school in there. So all sort of activities are going there.
Oh, very nice. As I know that the idea was unique to establish an EPZ in the coastal area.
Yes.
Probably they are avoiding the transportation problem through land, and they are avoiding all the political problems like hartals and other demonstrations. Those are not hampering their works. And at the same time, probably there is a jetty in Korean EPZ,
Yes.
thus bypassing the problems in the main port. Am I right? Is the jetty working now?
Yes, we are already we have already constructed some establishment, and work will going on, and some works already finished. So we have planned to make it a big for our shipment.
For a shipment. So can you use this unique idea? Can you use this unique idea to establish other economic zones or EPZs in our coastal areas of our country?
There are two, one big economic zone, national special economic zone, Mireshorai, that is also along the coastal area, which covering more than 30,000 acres of land in 3 districts, especially in Chittagong, Feni, and some part of the Noakhali. So it's a big economic zone, and it is under the BESA, and work is going on there, and many local and foreign investors are investing there and expand their factories and set up different type of activities.
Well, as we know that our sea is very big, as I know that it is the largest bay in the world, the Bay of Bengal. So we have the coastal areas not only in Chittagong or Cox's Bazar or Teknaf. We have sea on the other side, the southern part of Bangladesh, like Khulna, Patuakhali, and those areas. So can we think about establishing economic zones in those areas like Khulna, Patuakhali? I can mention the name of Vola. Do you think that it will be feasible to establish an economic zone at Vola?
Of course. One thing is we have coastal bordering coastal length is almost around 700 kilometers. From the Teknaf to up to Chittagong, then at the middle part, then at the western part.
Yes.
So already in Bhola, there is a government already planned to set up an economic zone, and it is already listed in the Bangladesh Economic Zone Authority chart. So, and in Bhola, there is a huge reserve of gas, and it is discovered. And already one big power plant is already running, and some few private companies already set up some different type of factories or planning. It was proposed by Mitsubishi company from Japan to set up a fertilizer factory there because of the available of the natural gas. And we know that the natural gas is a raw material for the fertilizer factory and the power generation. So it has a very prospect. The connectivity is only the waterway. There is no airport, no railway link, no road link. But we know that energy is a big tools to boost up industry and as well as economy. Natural gas was discovered as a big reserve. I think that if we can utilize it, and if we can discuss, or if we can go details to chalk out a master plan, I think that Bhola gas can change the surrounding zone economy.
Well, now the only problem is the connectivity.
Yes.
So if we construct a bridge or maybe a tunnel to connect Borishal and Bhola, it will be a mega project. Do you think that it will solve this problem of connectivity?
Now the connectivity already by road, by sea track and by ferry with Dhaka and other surrounding districts. But if we set that project, I think that it will be very helpful
Very helpful.
because we have already constructed many mega projects,
Mega projects, yes.
many mega projects, because our gas reserve are going down. So if we can utilize the Vola gas reserve, it will be very good for us.
Fortunately, today I was present in a seminar at North South University where the representatives of Japan, even from JICA, were present. And one of them uttered that there is a plan of a mega project like a bridge or tunnel which will be sponsored by Japan. If it is right, then I think it will make a great help for this economic zone. Do you think it's
Which economic zone, please?
for this economic zone at Vola? Probably Japan is thinking about it to sponsor to construct a tunnel connecting Borishal and Bhola.
Yes. If we can construct a tunnel with Bhola and Borishal, then we can connect the whole our coastal area, because up to Chittagong there is already solid connectivity, no problem.
No.
And from that side, after from Borishal to that Khulna, there is no problem because road connectivity is also there. Only if we can connect this, it will be a complete. The connection will be completed.
Completed. Well,
And we can utilize our coastal area very well.
sure. So now a question arises, a very small question, but I think it's important that which one is better, to construct a bridge or to construct a tunnel under the river?
Actually, both are different from different side of work activities and planning. A bridge, that is construction cost will be less, and it will be easier to maintain. And a tunnel, the construction cost will be higher, and it's a sensitive establishment, so maintenance cost will be higher. But when we will think that what is the output,
Yes.
because we need energy. If we our plan today, we are 41st biggest economy in the world, within comparing with 195 countries. Our government plan is to, by 2035, we will be the 25th biggest economy in the world. So we have to use our all sort of natural resources. We have to use this Bhola reserve gas, and it will be boost up our economy on the coastal area.
As you know that in this investment summit, Mr. Ashik, who is the chairman of BIDA, he already told that this is a 180 million people's story. The country Bangladesh is a story of 180 million people. So do you think that this 180 million people, this number will attract the foreign investors?
Of course, because 180 million domestic market or consumer market for 180 million people is a big one. And our people, we know that our per head income is now hit to the 2,270 US dollar
Per capita income.
Okay. So our purchasing power of our local people are increasing day by day, and the investor can come here and invest in consumer market, invest in lots of daily requirements. So Bangladesh is a 180 million market of 180 million people. I think that it will be feasible.
Okay. Well, the quantity is good, 180 million people, but what about the quality of our people?
See, Bangladesh developed gradually. And our people, Bangladesh is a land of youth,
Yeah.
because uh, below 40 years,
Mhm.
the total population is 70%, high rate.
Mhm.
And below 25 years,
Yeah.
it is 40% of the total population.
Very nice.
So,
Mhm.
if I compare with other countries, developed countries, they have only young energetic power is 14% of total population. And every year,
Mhm.
2.3 million young people are entering in workplace.
Mhm.
Now, we need to train up these people
Mhm.
to develop their skill, to make them individual entrepreneur, individual skill worker, individual skill manager, individual still decision maker.
Mhm.
We need to train up them. We need to develop our education. We need to survey our education where the right development required. We need to develop our thinking of our people. What we require at this moment, and our interior government is doing very well, and we hope that better change will become.
Now, this youth people, in the language of economics, probably we call them demographically dividend population.
Yes.
Yes, so now we have demographically dividend population, but we lost 15 years because of that past fascist regime. So how long this demographically dividend population will remain in this country? How long? 10 years, 20 years? How long?
Actually, we have some problems uh, that we need to develop our people.
Mhm.
And in a statistics, we found that for our ready-made garments and textile and industry side, we need to bring foreign expert,
Mhm.
foreign skill people in different level
To teach our people or to run these economic zones or
to
industries?
run
Like,
this industry.
okay.
Even it is very, very, very much painful that
Mhm.
every year
Mhm.
in 30,000 crore Bangladeshi taka
Mhm.
goes to
Other countries, eh?
other countries by these foreign expert,
Mhm.
foreign skill people. So if we can, but we are getting 22.3 million people every year in our workplace. But comparing their, we need to skill them. We need to skill them, and we need to develop them. If we can make them skill and develop, this 30,000 crore money, maximum money will not go outside the country.
Right. Now, here are two parts, the government and the private sectors. The past government had no intention to develop the people of our country to make them skills. Rather, they tried to destroy our education. Even they tried to destroy our Generation Z. But now our interim government is doing very well. Okay, they're trying the best. Now, the private sector, they should take initiative as well. So, what about your Korean EPZ? Are you establishing any vocational training centers or anything like this to train our people to make our people skill?
Yes, we have constructed an international standard training center on textile and fashion.
Inside the Korean EPZ?
Yes,
Yes, okay.
to train up our people to the skillness of our people at an international standard. Because when we have to change with the requirement of the globally. What the every year the requirement, design, expectation, and everything is changing, and we have to skill, and we have to make our people up to that level to dominate the outside market.
Was it your initiative, that an initiative of Korean EPZ, or the government instructed you to establish this type of center?
Actually, this is from a Korean EPZ took the initiative. We have master plan to this sort of things, this sort of thing, this sort of things.
So this sort of initiatives should be taken by other economic zones, you think?
Of course,
Of
they
course.
should take this initiative.
If
And
not, then government should make them to take this type of initiatives, I think.
The government should play a vital role here because government is the regulatory body. They must set up some condition. There's that we have to set up training center for different level people. For the worker, one type. For the educated professional, one type. We have to make them their skillness as at international level. So
You have not only workers, you have higher educated people also there,
yes,
working there as
yes,
officers
yes,
and
yes,
other experts.
yes.
So, what is your opinion about the higher education of Bangladesh? Is it up to the standard, or it should be developed more? You think?
Of course, we have to. We nowadays we are going to become global citizen.
Yeah.
We are not the citizen in a small area. We have to think globally, and we have to fight globally. So we need to reform our education. Reform our education on what we required at this moment. We need to make higher skill professional to negotiate with other countries, to negotiate outside. And our education should be reformed like that. We don't need to make some certificate holder people.
Right.
We need the skilled people. So our education should be scientifically.
But you know, the higher education in Bangladesh is highly regulated by UGC and Education Minister like this. Do you think that this high regulation is okay, or there should be something balanced like this?
Actually, last regime, the education was not up to that mark because everybody saw what was happening and what was creating chaos and others. And the quality of the education was not, does not meet our industrial requirement, does not meet our medical requirement, does not meet our other sectors because of various political formation. And we now this time has come to change this problem.
Do you propose your requirements to UGC or to the Education Ministry that what kind of specialist you need, or what kind of reforms should be made in our higher education institutions like universities and others? Do you propose it?
Of course.
Yep.
Say, how many people will be the higher educated and how many people will be the skilled people? We have to survey it. Our requirement.
Yes.
Because if we make some educated people and they don't have any job, they don't have any skill, that will be a curse on them. We must have a plan. We must have a plan. How many higher education, private education will be there as per our requirement, and that should come from the field level survey. If the field is required, then we will increase that type of education. If field doesn't require at this moment, we will squeeze it. Because and in our country, I think that this should require this is very, very important to our requirement survey.
Okay. Do you have any research program inside your EPZ?
Actually, we are working there. We are working there, and our people are trained up, and we are always try to make international standard, and we always try to keep it, and we try to always try to hold it. So everybody is working as per international system.
Well, I am teaching in the business faculty, and I teach research methodology. There, my first slogan is, a good business starts with a good research. So you must have a research and development wing in your EPZ. Do you have it?
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
We have in our Korea office.
Do you have any cooperation with the universities in Bangladesh, inside Bangladesh?
Yes.
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 No.
Yes, we have a very global UNSA University, Independent University and others university, lots of
You have
advisors are
cooperation
here.
with
Yes.
many universities
Yes.
inside Bangladesh.
Yes.
Very, very, very nice, sir. Well, sir, do you maintain TQM, I mean total quality management in your EPZ?
Yes. We maintain it very well because this is our buyer requirement. And our buyer audited it, check it, and we need to satisfy them as per their requirement. So that's why we are the first garments export company who crossed the $1 billion export in Bangladesh.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay,
because of our quality and because of our success.
So what are the criterions about this total quality management in your EPZ?
We have some SOP, we have some rules, we have some procedure, local, government, and international.
Okay. So
Every area.
okay. So you maintain all
those items.
Well, sir. Now, what is the effect in Bangladesh industry and economy after establishing these EPZs?
EPZ is such a place where foreign investors get lots of opportunities, lots of benefits. So they can import material, construction material, raw material with duty free. Export with the same. They get connectivity of water, electricity, gas, and they get a good help from the regulatory body, administration, and 24-hour security system in that area. And authority monitored their worker demand and compliance and others activities. So it's a very good place, and investors are coming here and investing. And there are three categories factories. One is A category, that is 100% foreign investor owned. It is the total factory in 8 EPZ, in 8 government EPZ, they are about 58%, 100% foreign. Then joint venture with local and foreign, and then complete local local ownership. So these three types of factories are in EPZ.
Okay, very nice, sir. Okay, do you face any problem related with our national policies?
See, for the factory, we require energy. It is power, electric power we require. It is gas we require. So, and it was the land problem. For the last 25 years, around 25 years, we did not get, government gave, allocated our land, but did not register or did not complete other formalities. But now the interim government finished that great job within 2 months.
Within 2 months, so very nice.
Yes. And for that reason, very unfortunate that the biggest electronic company, world-renowned electronic company, Samsung, was interested to invest here. But for the land issue, they did not keep their confidence as well. And that investment went to the Vietnam. And it is very
Unfortunate
very
for us,
unfortunate that now their export from that country of the electronics item is equal to our foreign remittance income each year. But that investment, if they were allowed to invest here, or they give some opportunities to invest here, we could earn this money.
No, I worked in an electronics corporation in a foreign country, and I saw that high demand of these electronic goods. So if we produce electronics, even if we assemble electronics here in Bangladesh, I think it would be a great opportunity for us.
Of course, because if you set an electronic factory, it will create some job, it will develop some local expert, in different level, and they, when this expertise will be made up, then they can contribute to our complete electronics area.
Do you have any policy reform suggestion?
The world is changing. Everything is going to automation, and next decades, automation will be dominated everywhere. If we need to go that way, we have industries. We have to make this automated, because in China now there are factories. They are set up automated machines. So where one machine is set up, 5 people is erased. So if they cut their cost in the production by setting this automation, then it will be challenges for us, because China is our competitor. Though they are the first one, we are the second one. So we have to emphasize on automation, and electronics industries and semiconductor especially, because semiconductor is the vital tools for electronics. And
For automation as well.
For all side of automation, AI and others, semiconductor is a vital tools, and we need to emphasize on this sort of on this side of industries, and this side of as well as to skilled manpower, as well as for our education.
We have raw materials of semiconductors in the sands of our coastal areas, which is basically a very big source, but we are not utilizing it. Do you think that if we utilize it, it will help in automation, it will help in electronic production of electronic goods, and as well as in business?
Of course, if we have some natural assets, we can use it, because we don't have any need money to import it. We are getting it free.
So, what are the challenges for industrial growth in Bangladesh now?
See, Bangladesh has developed with the last 50 years from the bottomless basket to a basket full of owners. And every step, some changes are required, because this is a chain system. If I go another stage, we require another sort of chain system for the development. So we have to emphasize, we have to look forward for the next coming years, and we need to skill people, to make skill our people. We need to emphasize on automation. We need to emphasize on technical education in different level.
Have you seen the presentation of Ashik, the chairman of BIDA? Have you watched it?
It was wonderful, very amazing, and we are very much pleased.
Okay. Do you think that the investors are influenced by it?
Of course, because Bangladesh is a domestic market for 180 million people, and those investors who are present there, they are very much inspired by his speech, and what initiatives they have taken to give them support and set up industries here.
What new proposals were given there? New proposals.
One point I actually it was very much. I am very much pleased that we know that Bangladesh has some bureaucracy problem, and
red tape problem.
Bureaucracy problem. Some works became very slow for this sort of problem, and what he told that there should be a counseling team with regulatory body and the investor. So this channel will make faster the work.
At the same time, I am asking about the job creation. Because we are always thinking to cut the budget or how to spend money, but we are not thinking how to earn money. If we cannot create jobs for our new generations, then how can we spend money if we don't have any income? So what new can we propose to create jobs to earn money at a national level?
See, last investor summit, there was a startup program, and more than 2,000 local participate there.
Yeah.
And it's a good sign.
Even the political parties were also there, present
Yes.
there. Yes.
It's a good sign because new idea, new thinking. And another thing is that I am very much hopeful that agro-process industries.
Yeah.
You know, we all know that Bangladesh has a natural advantage of agriculture.
Yes. Yes.
And it is very easy for us to cultivate our land.
Yes. Very much fertile. Our land is very much fertile. Yeah.
But one problem is there
Yeah.
that when it is the harvesting time and peak harvesting time, lots of items are spoiling in our North Bengal area because there is no infrastructure of the agriculture.
Yeah.
If the investor can invest the infrastructure for infrastructure, then our agro processing industry will be changing very fast. And I am very much hopeful that one of the Netherlands company I saw, they are very much interested to invest here. So if this sort of people, this sort of investor come here and they invest here for our agro processing, then our farmer will be very much interested and they will produce more. And our marketing, storaging facilities in the peak time and make in a different format. One, because agro processing is art, is art with the technology.
Yes.
So if we can learn the art with the technology with this foreign investor, our people can change their luck very easily. Then their lifestyle very easily because we have natural advantage. Our soil are fertile, and our people are very hardworking in this period. So I am very much hopeful with the agro processing industries, renewable energy, and some of others, logistics, and all sort of activities.
Well, sir, though I am a professor, but to some extent I am a farmer as well. I have a very little farmhouse in a rural area of Bangladesh. It was a small piece of paddy field. Later, I and my wife made it a farmhouse. And what advantages we got, that no problem with water, because we have submersible motors and we are getting pure drinking water, even water for irrigation and others, inside that piece of land. And then we have solar panels. We are getting solar energies, electricity. We are using them. And even, sir, we planted trees and we are getting the branches of trees that in woods, and we can cook using those woods. And even that, I mean, fuel even, from that small piece of land. And we have a pond there. We are growing fish there. Have a vegetable garden, flower garden, fruit gardens. What I see that in a small piece of land, we can get almost everything for living. Then if there is a paddy field, then we are getting round the year rice, which is our staple food. So if we plan for our population this type of projects, I think the people of this country will not starve.
Of course.
What do you think, sir? Yes.
This is a very nice topic for me because I like it very much. Say, today one idea is just booming in Bangladesh, that is agrotourism, where agriculture, gardening, aggrovate, and make it for the tourist as well as for the production.
Yeah.
And this idea is very good, very nice. And we need knowledge our people need a good knowledge how to use the land in multiple way. This is very important for them, and how to use the various trees, plant, and various fishing and veterinary. But we are our thinking and our average knowledge in the rural people, it was 50 years back.
Yeah, that's the problem.
50 years back. And it is amazing when you compare with Japan or China, they use every part of a chicken. They use every part and various way. I am just comparing a single way for a chicken. For fish, they use all the items in an innovation way for multiple purpose. But our people need that knowledge.
Yes.
And government should emphasize on this.
There should be a training center at each and every union, I think.
Yes.
And even in the curriculum, school curriculum.
Yes.
Yes, the agriculture should be compulsory, I think.
Yes.
Agriculture knowledge.
Because most of the people are living still in the village.
Yeah.
Though we are planning that after 2040, 50% people will live in urban area. Because that it will change after 15 years. We have to emphasize on that because most of the people live in the rural area and they know only a single system or two systems to utilize their land.
Yeah.
They don't have any knowledge, they don't have multi-purpose use idea or knowledge. That's not available to them. And if this sort of companies come, this sort of investor invest here, it will be very, very good for our agriculture. Because we have very fertile land, one way. We have our 70% people are below 40 age. They have energy. They are energetic. They can invest their time, energy to earn money.
Yeah.
Very easy way.
Well, but I face problem during the harvesting time. We have very few farmers for harvesting. In that case, we need more and more automation, but we are not getting it. Probably it was because of the past regime's problem that they were not interested in doing it. Do you suggest our present interim government and the future governments to make more automation in the agro areas?
Agricultural labor. Agricultural labor, if we make it by a machine, it will need only 1 hour. But if we need, say, if any piece of land by agriculture machine, but if we engage the people, then it will require more time. So time is wasting here. And automation and mechanized agriculture should be developed.
Well, another things are agro equipments and fertilizers and fish food and foods for poultry. They are not produced in Bangladesh. Most of them are produced outside Bangladesh. Earlier, they were imported from India and very low quality products. Okay. Do you think that we should pay attention to produce this type of items?
Yes, already Bangladesh and some private company already producing it, but
not adequate.
Not in a good volume.
Yeah.
What we require.
Yeah.
So we can set up more and more factories and give some very easy loan to our people to set up more this sort of factories very easily.
Well, as regards loan, our Honorable Chief Advisor, who established a bank, Grameen Bank, and he made non-banking people banking people. What is an unique idea? So, what can we do more in this arena?
Actually, this idea is a global changing idea.
Yeah.
This idea has
the
changes
world.
the
Yeah.
globally
Yeah.
world.
Word.
Yes, of course, because if you want to give to make a people to earn, he needs three things. One, he needs knowledge, which he will do. The, and second, he needs skill, how to do it, and he needs some capital, very small capital. With these three items, he can change her life.
Yes.
And our honorable chief advisor
Yeah.
is this thinking has changed our microeconomics and others, as well as in the world also.
Well, sir, probably I have asked all my questions. Any question left that you can tell me?
Actually, every time there is a challenging. And we have to think about our people, how to develop them, how to how they can earn easily and how can lead their life easily. But if we think only for day, it will not be enough. We have to change continuously.
Development is a continuous process.
Yes,
Yes.
development is always continuous process. We cannot stay on in a single point. And we have to change according to the future thinking,
Yeah. Demand of the time.
demand of the time.
Demand of the time. Well,
So that this land will be the 25th biggest economy in the world in 2035.
well, any suggestion for our new Bangladesh, for our new government?
One point is that people is always asset. If we can make them as a asset, people is always asset. We have 180 million people. So, it was told earlier that it is burden. We need to make them asset,
Asset.
not as a burden.
No, no, yeah.
And our people will change their fate in this country by learning, by make them skill, and by little help.
Well, thank you very much, sir. We had a wonderful discussion. Dear viewers, thank you all. I hope that you enjoyed our today's discussion. Hope to see you again in our next episode. Assalamu alaikum.